Hello guys, my name is Martin and welcome back to our tutorial. This is the next day we are doing a tutorial. So we are, as I promised before, we are going to do introduction to the Adobe Illustrator software. So I hope that you have installed the software. So I will go straight forward to the software itself. Now this is how it looks like when you first open the Adobe Illustrator. So this is I'm using the Adobe Illustrator in 2021. So this is how it looks like from the first view. Once you open the Illustrator, it opens and then it brings this apart from the files that are already done here that you can see here. So this is how it appears. What you can see here is called a welcome screen. So it's the first thing that you can see when you open the Adobe Illustrator. So for me, you are now able to choose which type of file you want to create. So these are first they are a quick selection that you can do while creating a document. So you can choose either you do a letter, postcard, or common or iPhone 6, but that is if you're doing design for web or for a device. So there are more presets down here. So when you click there, you'll be able to see the saved settings, or rather the design settings. You can also find more on mobile. You can find the first a very ready-made dimension that you can work with. You can also find some from the web, that is if you are doing something related to the web or web design. So you can also get the print, and also we have the film, and also the illustration, that if you are type of a guy that does the illustration. So here's it guys, and that is what we call welcome screen. So I will do a quick setup here. So let's say I'm doing a print document, so I do a size of 4, then choose the settings to centimeters. So what I want you to go through guys is that just watch me as I explain, since we're not working on anything today. So I want to explain the interface, that you can get familiar with it before we start working. So let me choose centimeters to work with, and then I will say create. As it opens guys, I said the first appearance that you see when you open Illustrator is called a welcome screen. So mark that it's called a welcome screen. So once it opens, this is a document here. So this white thing is called an artboard in Illustrator. So in another different softwares you can find different names for the same, but in Illustrator is called an artboard. What you can see on top of here, it's called, for me, this part here is called a control panel. This is where you do your stuff, where you are doing let's say settings for maybe a text or whatever. Most of it is controlled from this point here. So you will find all the font sizes and font types. You can access them from here. So that is it guys. So the other thing that you want to look at is that this point here, this is the toolbar. This is what you work with. This is what you control your design with. So these are a number of tools that we are going to go through as we are learning. So we call this a toolbar. You can write it down. It's called a toolbar, and we have a number of toolbars where you can find these are an advanced toolbar, a basic toolbar, or also you can also create your own toolbar, customized with the number of tools that you want to use. Also we have these are called panels. So like for example, it's called a green panel, and also call it the properties panel as per the name is indicated here. So I will close that because I want to explain something more from that. So as you are working with the Illustrator, you have to choose which kind of workspace that you want to work with, and you can change your workspace from here. This is where we have the workspaces. So this is where you have the different settings of the workspace that you want to work with. So if you click the automation, it will just create a random workspace, but there are a different workspace depending on what you're working with. If you're working with the essentials, then the layout, the printing, they have different workspaces. You can also create yours by going to new workspace there. If you click a new workspace, then you are able to create your own workspace. So that is it, guys. One more thing that I want to say is that we have the top here where you have the file, edit, and object type select. All these is called a menu bar. So we will be going through this when we start working on the design part. So most of times you will be going to window because most of the panels are stored here. If you want to use the gradient layers and all that, the brushes, you can access them from here. See, this is called a window menu. So all the panels are stored in here. So we will be going through one of these in one of these days. So from there, I will go through one more thing. For example, if you want to customize your workspace here, you can go here. Let's select one of these, that like Essential Classic. So what you realize that it will customize the appearance of the workspace to the one that you have chosen. So if I'm also doing something to do with the drawing, I will change my workspace to painting, where I can bring like brushes and colors and all that. And also when you change to layout, you can see that it's switching to more of the arrangement, the colors, and also the paragraph new settings and all that. Yeah, so a different workspace works with a different kind of work that you're doing. So if I'm doing a book, then I would choose a layout workspace, or rather I can also do my own custom workspace where I can say I want to have a new workspace. So let's say new workspace. So I will call my workspace. No, first I have to set what I need to add to my workspace. So let's say I will have properties on my workspace, and my properties I wanted to be included right here. I wanted to be somewhere right here, and also I want to include also the pathfinder. So I'll also add it in here. So when I go to save to create new workspace, and say create new workspace, now it will save that as my workspace. So let's call it the Illustrator workspace. So when you call that, you change that. Just check this out. So when I change to another workspace, let's say a layout, it will clear all of these that you can see here on the screen and change it to a layout workspace. Now when I turn it back to insert a workspace, then it brings back all that you have already. For now you can't see much because the layout and the name there and the inserter, there is not much of difference. So let's try to do like a Essential Classic. Now you can see it has changed. Now going back to set a workspace, then you can see that there's also a difference. So here's it, guys. So this is the introduction to the Adobe Illustrator GUI. So let's meet to our next class.